You know, it's kind of weird. I drive to the Quick Trip, which is just 3 blocks away, every day, and I get myself a little coffee and a croissant. Egg McMuffin croissant, or whatever the heck they are. And, you know, I drive right through the gas pump area and park up by the store, get my coffee and stuff, and then leave. And I'm thinking, you know, I go to the gas station every day, and I've never purchased gas there for this car. Mainly because this morning I came in here and I plugged it in. I plugged it in here, got my free electricity, and took it an hour. It takes an hour to charge the car. I got this little Nissan Leaf, which I mentioned before, and God, the thing is just great. It's just great. You know, I charge it, if I charge it at home, it costs me less than $2. If I charge it here, it costs me nothing. I've got a level 2 charger here, it costs me exactly $70. You know, they make a big deal about, oh, you got to spend thousands of dollars to put a charger in your garage. No, you just buy a level 2 charger. It's just $220. That's all it is. You got a level 1, which is 110 volt, which it comes with. That takes about 4.5 hours to charge the car. Or the level 2, which I bought on eBay for $79, and it's $220. That's just it. So you plug it into your dryer outlet, or you extend your dryer outlet, or do whatever you need. But that's all you really need. If you have $220 in your garage, you're good. That's it. So it does take a 50 amp, you know, like an oven plug-in or something like that. In fact, the cord I use is actually an oven cord. And kind of works great. Like I say, an hour. And it's only got a range in the wintertime like this, you know, realistically, you know, 45 miles or so. But I live a mile away. And 99% of my driving is in town, so, you know, it doesn't matter. So it's awesome. You know, I drive that all winter. And the heater, before I get on my driveway, it's blowing hot air. You know, with my caddy, I have to drive from here to Minneapolis before it starts to throw heat. Yeah, I just did a little calculation here. On my Cadillac, my Escalade, which I took in to have the transmission looked at because it was making a whiny noise, I thought. But then I also told the mechanic it could be the alternator. Turns out it was the alternator. $315, and I put it in myself. That was the cost of the alternator. I have $1,770 in gasoline in that vehicle to drive 5,000 miles. I have $45 in oil change because I change oil every 5,000 miles. Then I have $315 in an alternator. So let me do the math here, which is $2,060 I spent on that vehicle since last year, January. So basically a year. And how much have I spent on my little electric car? Well, you never change oil, so there is none of that. Doesn't have an alternator. It has an inverter, which charges the battery that's in there. So you don't have that. You don't put gas in it, so I don't have that. And I figured out roughly the electricity I spent this entire year charging it at my house, $48. So for $48, I drive that car. For $2,000, I use the other one during the summer to pull the camper. That's it. And then we got the wife's car, and I don't know what she spends. That's her car. I'm just saying, it's definitely was a wise investment. You know, I've got the electric golf cart too, and that I drive that a lot during the summer. So I really don't drive the Cadillac unless I'm pulling a camper. Or if I have to, maybe, you know, go to the landscape company and pick up a trailer full of rock or something. I mean, I'll drive it for that, or charge over to Menards and pick up some lumber for some project. But, you know, it makes a lot of sense if you just use your Kanagan. You know, most people Well, 99.9% of the information on electric cars is BS because it's all by people that have never owned one, have absolutely no idea how they work, and they just make up crap. That's the way media works, is you just make up the crap, and people will believe it because they want to believe it. If you really want to know what's going on, just talk to somebody who owns one. They're great. So anyway, enough of that. I do like my little electric car, and my next car will be an electric car. Will I ever get rid of gas cars? Probably not. You know, you gotta have both. That's the whole key too, is the electric car will save you a gob of money. But there are times when you want to do a longer trip, or you may have to pull something or haul something or whatever. You know, I've never had just one car. I've always had at least 2, if not 3 cars. Like right now I have 3, because I got the Caddy, I got the Leaf, and I've got our little Kia, what is that thing, Sorento. You know, so we've got those 3, plus the golf cart, plus the motorcycle. You know, you just can't have enough stuff. I mean, I got 3 motorcycles, 3 trikes. Yeah. Anyway, you got to kind of spread the efficiency and inefficiencies around, I guess. So, got stuff done. I got number 100 covered up. The guy's coming tomorrow to get it, so I got it real cleaned up, and I covered it so I don't get it dirty. I'm working on adapter frames right now. I'll get these done today. That's probably about all I'll do today. Maybe I'll make some shafts and some holders for the A-arms. That'll probably be buttoned up today for me here. You know, other than that, geez, not a lot of new stuff. I'm still trying to come up with trip plans again. Last night I was looking at, what was the name of it? Little Switzerland, which I believe is in North Carolina. And that looked kind of interesting, and I thought, well, maybe the Tennessee, North Carolina, South Carolina, and Kentucky. And like I say, maybe Alabama, we'll see. I don't know, kind of thinking we might be doing that run this summer. I'd like to do something a little more extensive this summer. Time is running short, gosh. It's amazing. Every year, it seems like I get older. I just don't get it. So anyway, that's on the back channel here for the winter. I'll figure something out, you know, and then spring comes and I get sidetracked on something else and we probably won't do anything. But I do have a couple house projects to do. I got screens to do on our screen porch, and I have to finish my little storage building. I put a steel roof on it last year, but I have to paint it and put some trim on and some stuff, and I just got lazy and said to hell with it. So I'll have to unhill with it this year and get her done. So my coffee should be about ready. Yeah, I don't like real hot coffee. I like it hot, but not real hot. I think I'd rather drink it cold than singeing hot. I don't like melting, like that witch or whatever that was on the Wizard of Oz. I think that's what happened to her. They threw hot coffee on her.
Some little girl like you could destroy my beautiful wickedness. Ah, look out! Look out!
From McDonald's. So, anyway, I will be getting back to work here and get something done. So we'll be continued.